Hey everyone, I'm Sal Sincata, and today we're going to talk about the Mag Sphere and Mag Bounce from MagMod. All right, well this month is the lighting edition, and with lighting we need light modification systems. So make sure you checked out last month's product review. We took a look at MagMod, but we took a look at their snoot, their grid, and their gels, right? And so speed lights and a lot of the work we do. And of course, you don't always want to use it bare bulb. You need some sort of modification system. But that modification system should be one, powerful, good, portable, and give us the quality of light we're looking for. And so once again, MagMod has done a tremendous job, I think, with this modification system. So this is the Mag Sphere, this particular product. And what I like about it is it's omnidirectional. Light's going to come out from all sides. And you can actually use it in a way where you're pointing it directly at your client, which I never do, but we did some test shots here and I like the way it looked. And bounce it. You can also control the quality of light in here and the power of light. You get about 200% more light by controlling the zoom of your speed light and how it's filling this. The other part of this is, of course, MagMod with its modular system is allowing you to put a gel, so we can now gel this to match the color temperature of the room, or if we're doing something more creative, we can create that big light source as well. So really, really cool. The next is the Mag Bounce. And so the Mag Bounce, you know, this has got a big like kind of chef's hat feel to it, but the quality of light coming off it is quite incredible. And so with this on your flash, on your speed light, you are able to get about, they say about 300% more power out of your speed light. So what it's going to do, it's going to fill this area and throw that light. And so each one, I think personally, has its own specific use. So if I've got to throw light a little bit of a distance, 10 feet, 12 feet in that range, I'm probably going to use something like this. And the other thing I like about it, okay, is as I move my light source, I can actually, okay, go sideways with it like this. So you have the control to move this unit around. And so what I want to do now is I want to actually shoot with it and show you the results. And I think you're going to be quite impressed. So what we did here was we just shot Alyssa and we set up kind of an environment where it's obviously not a real wedding, but we set up an environment where there's some ambient light in the background. And we're going to start off with just a natural light shot so you can see what's in the room. This is typical for your receptions and anything along those lines. When you're in a real dark room and you've got maybe a chandelier in the background, candles in the background, something to that effect. And so we're going to start off with just what you're seeing is the ambient light. And you're seeing the shot on the screen, it's completely black. Next, what we'll do is let's just bounce that light into the ceiling. And so the results from bouncing that light into the ceiling are anything but good. And this is typically something most photographers will do. They'll bounce it up in the ceiling. We all do it. What do you do when you've got a dark ceiling at a reception venue or just a dark ceiling wherever you're shooting? It doesn't have to be just for weddings. All that light's going to get lost up in that ceiling and it's going to look really bad on your subject's face. Well, next, let's actually use the Mag Sphere. And with the Mag Sphere, immediately you can see a difference in the quality of light. I haven't changed my power settings. I haven't changed my distance. Everything is the same in the room. I'm not making the camera, I'm not increasing ISO sensitivity. Everything is the same. Now, just by putting this light modifier on, look at the skin tones. Look how much better the light looks on our subject. And the same thing can be done if we go sideways with it. So we can actually fire this, both bouncing it up at the ceiling, right, and create that light sphere here, right? So you're creating this light source here, but we can also fire it directly at our subject and you can see the results there as well. Both beautiful and both better than just your speed light. Now let's take a look at the Mag Bounce. And with the Mag Bounce, okay, I really do have to increase my distance or dial down the power setting because at the same distance, you'll see it's pushing out that much more power onto our subject, which is incredible. And this will help with battery life. So we can actually dial down the power on our subject and push out that light onto them from more of a distance. So you're getting greater distance, but you're also using less flash power. So each one of these, I think, has its own place in your bag. And the cool part is, quite frankly, is how easy these are to just collapse. And I don't know if MagMod intended them to be used that way or not, but for me, right, I'm not rolling around with a box that's this big with a hard piece of plastic. I really do like the flexibility of this. that I can now take this and just collapse this and put it in my bag for my speed light. So if you've not seen these guys or heard of these guys, or you didn't see last month's review, check out last month's review as well. It's on our YouTube page, and get to their site, magnetmod.com, and I promise you, these are in my bag. I love these units. They're powerful, they're versatile, and I really think they give me that edge to make my images look different for my clients. So I hope you enjoyed.